You're in the shower or lying in bed with your eyes already closed, and suddenly you're mid-argument with someone who isn't there. You've got the perfect line ready, they never saw it coming, and somehow you're still doing this 20 minutes later, wide awake, over a conversation that never happened. Maybe it's someone from years ago. Maybe it's someone you'll see again tomorrow and act completely normal around. If that sounds familiar, this isn't a quirk. It's your mind trying to finish something. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what and why it keeps picking bedtime to do it. Stay until number 9, because it changes what you think you're actually angry about. Number 1. You think you're rehearsing this argument to win it. You're not. Winning would end it. And it never actually ends. It just pauses until the next shower. What you're really chasing is an ending, not a victory. Any ending. A conversation that stopped short leaves a loose thread, and your mind keeps tugging at it. It's not replaying the fight. It's still looking for the last line that never got said. Ask yourself what would actually make it stop. Winning is rarely the honest answer. Number 2, and there's an actual name for what's happening. Psychologists call it the Zeigarnik effect after a 1920s study on waiters. The waiters remembered every detail of an order right up until it was paid and closed. The second it was finished, the memory faded fast, sometimes within minutes. Unfinished business simply sits louder in memory than finished business ever does. And an argument that stopped mid-sentence is about as unfinished as a thought can get. Number 3, and this is why it always finds you in the quiet moments, showers, empty drives, the 3 minutes before you fall asleep. Those are the only times your brain isn't holding a task in front of you. The moment nothing else needs your attention, whatever was unfinished gets first pick. It's not that these moments cause the argument, they're just the first ones with room for it. Number 4, in this argument, you're not one person, you're both of them. You write your own lines and theirs, and you are not a fair writer. You get the perfect comeback. They get a weaker, clumsier version of what they actually said. Which means you're not remembering the fight. You're rewriting it every single time. And a rewritten fight was never going to feel finished because it isn't the one that happened. Number 5, and this is the part that should have tipped you off already. You deliver the perfect line. You win completely with no interruptions. And you still feel wired afterward, not settled. That's the giveaway. A real resolution calms your body down. This doesn't, because your body knows nothing actually closed. The win is imaginary, but the tension it was supposed to release was never fake at all, so the body stays braced for a round 2 that, technically, hasn't even happened yet. Number 6, this was never a replay of the past. It's rehearsal for something ahead. Somewhere underneath it, you think this conversation still needs to happen for real, so your mind runs it in advance, the way you'd rehearse anything you were dreading, which means the argument won't stop looping in your head until one of 2 things happens. Either you have it out loud with the actual person, or you stop needing to. Number 7, and this one is uncomfortable. The person you're arguing with is often the wrong one. It's easier to win a fight with your coworker at midnight than the one you're actually upset with. Some people are simply safer to be angry at in your head than the person who earned it. Even the topic can be a stand-in. A fight about dishes is rarely about dishes, so the imaginary opponent takes the hit, and the real target stays untouched, unconfronted. Which is exactly why beating the stand-in never makes the feeling go away. You can win that argument every night for a year and never once touch what actually started it. Number 8, put the last 6 together, and the bedtime version makes complete sense. It's the quietest moment of the day, so it finally gets to run uninterrupted. It's unfinished, so it can't stop on its own. It's a rehearsal, so some part of you keeps refining it, and if it's aimed at the wrong person, no amount of winning was ever going to satisfy it. By 11 p.m., every reason this loop exists is working against you at the exact same time. Number 9, and this is the part that reframes everything before it. You've been treating this like an anger problem. It was never about anger. It's a completion problem wearing an argument as its costume. The need underneath every version of this is simple: to be heard once, all the way through. Win the imaginary fight 1,000 times, and that need is still sitting there, untouched. So here's what to actually do with this, and it isn't stop overthinking. Find the real version of the conversation, even a small piece of it, and have it, or write it down where it counts. You don't need the other person to hear it. You need to stop being the only one who has. Say the thing once, on paper if nowhere else, and the loop usually loses its grip within days, not months. And if the person is truly gone or truly unsafe to speak to, write the letter you're never going to send. It doesn't need an address. It only needs to exist somewhere outside your own head. The finishing is what your mind wanted. It was never asking you to win. If this explained the argument you had in the shower this morning, send it to the person who does the same thing. And subscribe to Psychology Untangled for more psychology explained simply.